You've worked to build a distinguished wardrobe, but even small missteps can ruin the whole look. In this countdown, we'll expose 14 critical style mistakes that can silently aid you or undermine your elegance. We draw wisdom from icons Steve McQueen's effortless denim and linen combos, Gianni Agnelli's masterful tailoring and signature watch-over-cuff trick to show what works and what doesn't. Stick around till the end. The final tip is one secret even savvy dressers often overlook. Let's get started. Mistake number 1. Wearing athletic or gym wear as everyday attire. Many men slip into tracksuits, hoodies, or sweatpants because they're comfortable. But this backfires after 40. Athletic clothing will rarely make you appear younger when worn off the field. In fact, gym clothes often highlight an older body instead of flattering it. Unless you have the body of a younger man, it will emphasize the age of most older gentlemen. Think about it. A hoodie or team jersey is tied to youthful settings. Wearing it in casual life only makes you look out of place. Instead, go for mature casual pieces. Swap oversized sweats for well-cut chinos or dark jeans with a crisp polo or button-down. In hot weather, a linen shirt and tailored shorts refresh your look without going silly. Athletic wear has its place, but for most situations, an elegant man will choose structured, classic items that suggest confidence rather than comfort at the expense of class. Number 2. Treating sneakers as your go-to shoe. Sneakers are comfortable, but slipping them on every day is a common pitfall. Many men give up on leather dress shoes, assuming they're too tight, and default to trainers. But high-quality dress shoes can actually be as comfortable as sneakers when they fit properly. The more serious issue is image. A wardrobe built on casual shoes tends to look juvenile. As Gentleman's Gazette notes, wearing overly casual attire will make you look more updated and younger without looking outdated or over the top, implying the opposite of sneakers as default. The fix is to curate a range of footwear. Keep a pair of classic Oxfords or derbies, plus loafers, chukka boots, or driving moccasins for smart casual outings. Reserve athletic sneakers for exercise or very casual weekends. Even when in jeans, a neat leather sneaker is far more dignified than a bright running shoe. As style advice warns, these softer casuals should not become your default footwear choice. Think of Steve McQueen's wardrobe. He often wore clean white or navy leather sneakers, but never to formal or work settings. Follow suit, limit sporty shoes to sporty times, and step up to a polished shoe whenever you want to reinforce your role as an elegant, seasoned gentleman. Number 3. Hiding under baseball caps and casual hats. A baseball cap might seem like a quick fix casual cover-up, especially for thinning hair, but it's a trap. Caps are essentially a form of t-shirt for the head. They only work in a specific context, like playing or watching baseball. Outside those contexts, they look out of place on a mature man, appearing disjointed unless you really are young. Worse, caps often draw attention to the fact you're wearing a cap. People might wonder, is he trying to hide something, like his hair? Style experts agree. A guy who embraces his thinning hair is far more attractive than a guy who hides it under a frumpy hat. Instead of a cap, get a haircut that suits your current hairline or even confidently shave your head. If you need hat protection, switch to mature styles. Try a flat cap, fedora, or a classic Panama for sunny days. These options feel intentional and stylish, unlike the baseball cap. Remember, Gianni Agnelli often wore a Panama or trilby with sophistication, but he never relied on a cap to fix a bad haircut. Fixing your hair and grooming first will boost your confidence. Clothing should then complement the man, not mask him. Number 4. Chasing tight, trendy fads at full speed. Every now and then a hot new fashion emerges, ultra-skinny chinos, distressed athleisure suits, or neon statement pieces, but these fads almost always cater to younger bodies. Older men who cram themselves into the latest cuts can end up highlighting flaws. As one style guide explains, most modern trends are based around the physiques of the young, with cuts intended to flatter, fit, athletic bodies. If you lack that youthful frame, every extra pound or wrinkle shows through tight shirts and slim-fit pants. Dressing like you did in your 20s is a trap. It won't restore youth, and it can look like you're trying too hard. Tom Ford put it succinctly. Dressing well is a form of good manners. By that standard, ill-fitting fad pieces are actually bad manners. They demand the eye, but give nothing of elegance in return. The secret is moderation. If a trend intrigues you, adapt it thoughtfully. Have a tailor taper pants just a touch, or add a shirt dart to slim your waist without squeezing. Stick mostly to timeless basics and add flair in small doses. A deeply tailored charcoal suit or structured jacket will always impress more than the flashiest hot pink suit. Even legendary dressers understood this balance. Remember, McQueen looked effortlessly cool in a classic leather jacket, not a neon bomber, and Agnelli would vary his style boldly, but always maintained impeccable proportions. Number 5. Choosing the wrong jeans. Denim is a wardrobe staple, but the style of your jeans matters hugely. The wrong pair can make you look dated or sloppy. Gentlemen's experts note that many jean styles are tied to specific eras. Sporting those today can make you look like a fashion relic. At the other extreme, ultra-skinny stretch jeans are unforgiving on any body that isn't rail-thin. They tend to feature faddish detailing, such as faux distress, holes, and rips which are not consummate with the demeanor of a mature, classic gentleman. Instead, aim for the sweet spot of a classic cut. Mid-weight denim in a straight or slight taper, mid-rise to balance your proportions with minimal detailing. Avoid extreme washes, neither acid-washed nor jet black distorted. A dark blue or deep indigo is versatile and youthful without being flashy. Notice Steve McQueen's approach. His double dose of good quality denim was simple and well-fitted, never frayed or overly loose. He proved jeans can be dressed up or down with a leather jacket or a navy blazer when the fit is right. Follow that blueprint. Find a pair that isn't too tight or too baggy, that skims your legs cleanly. If needed, have a tailor adjust the length and taper the legs slightly. Number 6. Dressing like a college student. It might seem harmless to wear flip-flops, graphic tees, or hoodies, but these are youthful costumes that rarely translate gracefully after 40. Something about them reads juvenile cargo shorts, baggy hoodies, or cartoon tees, says the Gentleman's Style Guide. Won't fool anyone into thinking you are young. In fact, it tends to look downright silly. Think about it when a middle-aged man teams a blazer with an anime tee or wears basketball shorts and slides, it clashes. The outfits carry a college kid vibe that jarringly contrasts with your maturity. Instead, cultivate a relaxed yet refined casual. Replace flip-flops with boat shoes or woven leather loafers. Swap colorful cargo shorts for clean-cut chino shorts or dark denim. Choose solid polo shirts, textured Henleys, or casual sport shirts in place of graphic tees. A crisp polo or light sweater retains comfort but feels polished. The goal is to look energetic and approachable for your age, not like you're in a frat. Number 7. Overdoing bold colors and patterns. A pop of color or pattern can enliven a mature wardrobe, but excessively loud patterns and colors often backfire on older men. We're not peacocks. Unless your name is Gianni in a silk paisley suit, going full-on neon or maximalist print is rarely elegant. In fact, style experts note that garish patterns on older men can signal insecurity, as if your clothes were wearing you. The crowd's eye is drawn to the outfit, not the man. Instead of hundreds of clashing colors, use accents wisely. Keep your base neutrals classic and introduce color in measured doses. A patterned sport shirt under a navy blazer or a subtle plaid pocket square adds interest without overwhelming. Iconic sartorialists do this well. Think Tom Ford's signature suits in solid muted tones or Steve McQueen's rolled-up khakis and simple knits. If you like color, let it come through a single statement piece, say, a bold tie or scarf paired with understated complements. This way you look vibrant, not garish. Number 8. Wearing overly youthful fragrances. A heavy sweet fragrance might make a teen look suave, but on a mature man it often feels incongruous. Some men try to smell younger with candy-like or nightclub scents, but that can actually age you in others' eyes. As one style column cautions, overpowering youthful scents create a disjointed effect, because such smells are not associated with the style and maturity of an older man. They are often better suited to a middle school locker room. The solution is to choose a sophisticated scent profile, something classic, complex, or subtle. Think woods, spices, leather, or fresh herbs rather than bubblegum or heavy sweets. Iconic fragrances tailor to this. For example, Dior's Eau Sauvage or a mature masculine blend like Creed's Vetiver give you presence without yelling boy band. Do test fragrances on your skin and get one for work, one for weekend, etc. But skip anything labeled extreme or ultra-manly. A good rule is this: don't wear your cologne, let it wear you. Number 9. Ignoring proper fit and tailoring. Fit is king. Many men make the mistake of extremes, either swimming in baggy clothes or squeezing into skin-tight pieces. Both send the wrong message. Guys who wear oversized, unstructured garments can look unkempt, while too skinny clothes look strained. The Gentleman's Gazette advises, Avoid super tight pants and excessively baggy tops, which will make you look insecure. Every article of clothing should fit your body, not your younger body memory or somebody else's style. A boxy jacket or loose polo can add 10 years. Conversely, a shirt too tight will highlight the belly, not the biceps. The cure is simple: embrace tailoring. Even off-the-rack suits and shirts look leaps better with sleeves, shoulders, and waist taken in by a good tailor. Aim for trousers that skim your leg with a slight break at the shoe, and jacket shoulders that align perfectly. If something feels loose, ask the tailor for subtle darts or a nip at the waist. If tight in the legs, go for a straight cut with a slight taper. Properly fitting clothing flatters your body shape and commands respect. As Tom Ford reminds us, dressing well is polite. Ill-fitting clothing is actually discourteous to the viewer. After 40, the goal is a refined silhouette. When in doubt, err toward a bit more room than too little, but not so much that fabric billows. Number 10. Clinging to an outdated wardrobe. Holding on to clothes from your 20s is seductive, but it seldom works past middle age. A strong rule in style dressing your age means evolving your basics. Any shirt, jacket, or accessory that you wore 2 decades ago may now subtly signal nostalgia rather than timelessness. As one consultant bluntly puts it, if you still have pieces of clothing from your 20s, it's time for an overhaul. Fashion doesn't mean trendy, it means adapting what works. Review your wardrobe annually and toss or swap anything faded, torn, or just out of sync with today's cuts. For example, that baggy college pullover could be replaced by a modern merino sweater. Your old flannel might become a handkerchief or a casual shirt in a slimmer fit. Update key items: a well-cut blazer, trousers, leather jacket, and current but classic patterns. Real men. Real style advises blending contemporary cuts with tradition. By refreshing quietly, you maintain continuity while keeping your look intentional. The goal: appear ageless, not stuck. Number 11. Overlooking proper shoes and footwear. Shoes are literally the foundation of your outfit, yet many older men keep a closet full of boat shoes, flip-flops, or worn sneakers, neglecting real dress shoes. This undermines any look. A summer blazer looks odd with sandals, and a wool suit is made hollow by scuffed athletic shoes. The fix: build a small wardrobe of footwear. Every gentleman should own a pair of polished leather Oxfords or derby shoes in dark brown and black that work for business and formal events. If you have any square toe or chunky 1990s relics, retire them and invest in slim, modern shapes. For casual days, prefer sleek loafers, chukka boots, or a clean leather sneaker. Reserve canvas or running shoes for the gym and weekends. And flip-flops? Only by the pool or on the sand. Pivot image style experts, worn boat shoes, flip-flops, and running shoes seem to dominate the older man's closet, but your shoes are the foundation of your outfit. Number 12. Flashy logos and excessive accessories. Loud branding and gaudy accessories often feel like a shortcut to cool, but usually they do the opposite for men over 40. A shirt plastered with a big designer logo or a wall of bracelets might attract attention, but it screams trying too hard. In fact, style authorities say the worst thing you can do is try to look younger than you are. Age already commands respect. You don't need to broadcast it with logos. Instead, aim for understatement. Let quality and cut speak for your clothes, not a label. Wear one tasteful watch or perhaps a wedding band. That's usually all the jewelry you need. Even a pocket square, if used, should be subtle. If you like patterns, do it on silk rather than on the shirt itself. The same goes for textures and details. Skip major embroidery or oversized brand names. Observers will respect the restraint. Ironically, the fewer gimmicks in your look, the more refined it appears. Number 13. Neglecting grooming and hair. No wardrobe advice is complete without grooming. By 40, many men face hair thinning or gray, but the solution isn't a sloppy hat or boyish fringe. A healthy, maintained appearance is essential for looking sharp. Avoid the classic dad cut or unkempt beard. Visit a barber regularly and find a haircut that works with your hairline. Sometimes keeping hair shorter or even embracing a clean-shaved scalp is more attractive than fighting thinning locks. A great quote from Style Pros. Nothing will ruin a good outfit like the dad cap. A guy who embraces his thinning hair is far more attractive. If you opt to sport facial hair, trim it neatly. Keep nails and skin well cared for. Think of Agnelli or Ford. They never look disheveled. Even something as small as an unzipped fly, an untied belt knot, or big gym socks with dress shoes can make you look careless. Details matter. Polished shoes, a combed hairstyle, and matching belt and shoes show discipline. Treat grooming as part of your attire. Number 14. Skimping on quality fabric and tailoring. Finally, never underestimate the power of quality. By this stage in life, you should invest where it counts. Iconic style advice urges men to embrace sophistication through well-tailored suits and quality fabrics. That means wool, linen, cotton, and leather, not cheap polyester or ill-made blends. Fine fabric drapes better, feels better, and lasts longer. It subtly communicates that you're worth dressing up. Likewise, get pieces tailored. A $500 jacket off the rack isn't doing its job if it fits like a newspaper bag. A tailor can turn a modest suit into your best outfit. If the shoulders, length, and waist fit you right, you'll look like $1,000,000. On the other hand, wearing wrinkled or worn-out clothing, even if it once cost a lot, will undermine everything. So splurge on a few timeless staples: a bespoke suit or sport coat, a cashmere sweater, a leather coat, fine sunglasses. These classic investments pay off every day. When a man over 40 dresses in high-quality, well-fitting clothes, he exudes the confidence and elegance that can't be faked by trends or logos.